We're going home. We're leaving Florida.
I hope you're ready for the biggest plot twist in the history of this Otter Creek saga. If you remember, back in 2013, there was a gal named Charlene who actually addressed the town council about all of the issues. Remember her?
My concerns are, and I think most of them have already been addressed, about the town looking like a ghetto and the town council not doing anything to fix this, nor is anyone ever going to want to move here to improve our town or make it where there's more people to compensate or justify this water issue. If that's the complaint with Chief Lynn, is only the 92 residents here in Otter Creek. No one's going to want to move here.
That was only one person.
Okay, well, one person, whatever. Second, I don't think the water, I'd like to know how much more time and money is going to be spent on this Chief Lynn deal, because I don't think it's going to happen.
Many of people have asked, is she still here in town? She'd be a great asset and a great help for you, Jeremy. You mean Charlene Meeks, daughter of the mayor of Otter Creek, Russell Meeks Sr.? Plot twist! By the way, if I were a conspiracy theorist, which I am not, I'm just a normal, pragmatic person who uses their brain to think. But if I was a conspiracy theorist, I would go back in 2013. Russell was using family members to try and overthrow the current council so he could place himself in power to complain about all of the things that he's actually doing to the 10th time degree now in Otter Creek.
Sue, you requested a 2-inch meter. Your plumber called me personally.
We are headed back home, up north, which this is home too. And this home is a whole lot more interesting down here than it is up north. But at the end of April, which is just days away, a week and a half, we are headed back for the summer. But we will be flying back multiple times per month. Number one, to pay the water bill. Number two, to see and be a part of the town council meetings. Second Tuesday every month here in Otter Creek. The general public is always welcome to an open forum of a town hall meeting. And I can't wait for this next one. Big things are coming. Now that being said, we've got big things here in our camper.
Yep.
We have
Camper has
scored.
become our storage unit.
We have scored huge here in Florida with storage units, and now the camper has become the storage unit. And George has all these totes saying back to Hale's headquarters. Remember when the furnace actually caught on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I
and
almost
then,
died of smoke inhalation.
Yeah, she almost died. It was crazy. And then in a storage unit, we found this brand new electric fireplace, and I still haven't put it up in there yet. Are we keeping this here, or?
I don't see a point.
All right, apparently that is going back to Hale's.
No, I don't see a point of keeping it in the camper if we're just using the camper as storage unit.
Well, we do have 2 homes and a schoolhouse now in Florida, but we have officially hired somebody full-time in Florida as well who will be living.
So excited. She may want it at the schoolhouse.
How do you know it's a she? It could be a he.
I mean,
it could be
they.
Could be a couple. Could be a family. Could be.
I meant they.
Oh, that's what you meant. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. I'm curious to see what George has going back to Hale's headquarters, because we have scored like so much treasure. It's been ridiculous. And I got to get this ready and in a trailer to go. So back to Hale's headquarters. All right. What do we have here, George? This is... Are these all gifts from the fans?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So you'll see a combination of gifts from fans that'll go on your, shelves.
So I've been in this constant pursuit of purchasing everything from my childhood in the 80s, which is Garbage Pail Kids, and you'll see more of those things.
Yes, you've been going on a shopping spree.
I have been. And then the viewers have been going crazy for your Shelvises, which are back home.
Hey, Elvis.
Excuse me. Is there a snack in here? That could be. What if it's Elvis gummies?
It's hot cocoa.
Oh, okay. Well, that's still a snack. E.T. Phone home.
E.T. phone home.
Jeremy, George, drive home. Fly back very often. See Otter Creek. We are not done with Otter Creek by any stretch of the imagination. Okay. Let's see what else we have in here. Did you pack all this? Mm-hmm. All right. That's a ketchup. Is this Is this the buddy dowel? Oh my goodness, how did this get down here?
So this got mixed up with the other stuff that we brought down to Florida.
This dowel is worth almost $1,000.
Dowel or doll?
Dowel. And this dowel's worth, this is old buddy dowel. And this got down to Florida. How did this even get here? I found this in the vintage units, the $1,800, $1,700 units. This is like big money.
I remember you had it in the display case at the old warehouse.
Yeah, at the old warehouse. This is not staying here in Florida. That's
so that
for sure.
somehow came down here by accident.
The old Ghostbusters. I love ketchup. I remember a lot of this stuff. Oh, the Brownie Scout handbook.
That came down here by accident.
Don't worry. The Buddy Dow hat is right here. It is being crushed like crazy in there. Babe, we can't crush this. This is $1,000. All right, that has got to be kept better. Oh, man. Oh, these are... How'd these get down here? My old Ghostbusters?
I think this entire tote had all the stuff from the display shelf from the old warehouse.
These are my old Ghostbuster toys. This is like one of the very first ones I had. Does that mean Rosie's Bushes? Oh my goodness, there it is. It is.
Rosanna.
Rosanna's Bush is in there as well from 1995. Mm-hmm. Okay, this all came to Florida on accident. Has been here for 3 years now on accident. Oh, remember the cast iron crows that we found? Mm-hmm. Those are cool. All right, this is a lot of my Ghostbuster collection. Oh, there's the little... Has been down here on accident. Holy cow, I haven't seen a lot of this stuff in a while. All right, you know I love ketchup. Why would...
I do know that you love ketchup on your ketchup.
Why would this go up north?
Because I have an entire Egyptian shelf.
Oh, my Jolly Green Giant doll. Yeah, that's from the 80s.
Doll or doll?
Doll. Remember this? Red Riding Hood? Mm-hmm. Whoop, whoop. You'd flip, you'd tell the story. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Wait. Blah, 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 blah. See, that's how I would tell the story.
Oh, okay.
What's in here?
Not sure what language you were speaking.
What's this?
Probably some more Elvis.
Nope. This is Care Bears. That I had that up in Ohio. This got down here into Florida on accident too.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's so crazy.
I wondered where all this stuff went.
Oh, look. You missed an Elvis calendar.
Nope, didn't miss it. Didn't miss it at all.
You missed it?
No, didn't. Have not missed it. Did not miss it.
You missed some papyrus paper with hieroglyphics on it.
Not miss it. Okay, here we go. So this one's definitely going back to Hale's headquarters. A lot of stuff in here that actually needs to be put on display. All right, this one's labeled towels. Does that stay or go?
This is going to stay here. This is where all the clean towels are.
But this portrait is going.
This huge canvas.
Right? Yeah, that's going. We have a huge wall for that. What about this miscellaneous tote?
That one is labeled back to Hale's headquarters.
Oh, 7-Up. Check it out, the Ohio State Buckeyes. That's cool. This is all gifts from the fans, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That'll go on my ketchup shelf.
Is that lip balm? It is. It's lip balm.
No, it's chapstick. I don't use lip balm.
Well, if I'm reading that correctly, it says lip balm.
It's chapstick. Okay. So, cool stuff here. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. It has some old stuff.
Is that a songbook?
That is a songbook. That is some old stuff.
Weeding at the pool.
Wow.
I wonder how many people at home actually know those songs.
Look at this. We found this here in Florida too, didn't we? I just love that cobalt blue. I love blown glass. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know. It just appeals to me.
When are we going to go to another glass blowing class?
Whenever you take me. George did take me for a gift one year for my birthday. Mm-hmm. Primitive Baptist hymnal and tune book. So if many of you know, I collect old Bibles and old hymnals and things like that. Church history that I absolutely love. What do you think's in here? Did somebody send this as a gift, or did we find this?
I think something John Deere related.
It's a John Deere tractor knife, isn't it?
Yeah, someone sent us that.
I think it's a John Deere knife.
You mean knife?
Yes, knife. Oh, check that out. Check that out.
So John Deere staying here or going back up north? I mean, the Hulk is down here.
I tell you what, tires spin, but the knife don't come out very easy. Staying, it's going up north.
Okay.
Needs to be on display.
Okay.
Needs to be on display. That's
Oh, I
too
see
cool.
an Elvis Presley street sign.
Where?
Right there.
I ain't seeing it. Oh, you're gonna take this back up north?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna take the What the Hills garage? What happens in this garage stays in the garage up north?
Yes.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Garbage pail kids everywhere down here. But they're being crushed. Babe, I'm gonna have to start doing this because you're crushing stuff. You got glass right by paper. That's not okay. All right, we're gonna tuck that over there. I'm scared to actually get in here anymore because... Oh, no, I'm not scared anymore. Ninja Turtles. Electronic pinball Ninja Turtles.
Little arcade.
That's cool.
Game.
Look at that. Look at this. Jeez. That's cool right there. Was this from a storage unit?
Probably.
Or it was from a gift, one or the other. All right. I got to figure out how to put this stuff back in here without anything getting damaged. These are the old kids' books. We found these in a storage unit. Mm-hmm. And I loved them, and they're going on display. There's the Lost Diamond Mine, the Railroad Detective. Some super cool stuff in here. Okay, 7-Up's going right there. So this is all going back to Hill's headquarters, correct?
Yep.
All right, we'll put that over there. Here's another one. It's got a little bug on it. You want to take the bug too?
No.
Okay. Back to Hill's headquarters. Really?
That came down here by accident as well.
Really?
Remember when Debbie Vaughn sent you that? Your mankini?
Really? This is going back to Hale's headquarters? I need this here.
Then leave it here.
I'm swimming in the creek.
Okay. Then leave it here.
As a matter of fact, we got monster gator tracks in the creek in the back. Check this out. Brian and I are down here at the creek in the back of the property. I just showed Brian and I said, what do you think?
Whoa, you all right?
Careful, 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 careful.
Okay.
Careful, careful, careful.
You okay?
I just asked Brian, that's how low the creek is. I said, Brian, what do you think these prints are over here?
I'm not 100% sure, but they're...
This is a huge, huge print. And another huge print. All right, that's a drag mark.
Yeah.
We have never seen a gator this big on our property. There's a big gator in here. Look, right there, right there.
Yeah, with how narrow they are.
And
how far the toes go out.
So, you can see, I gotta be careful because the gator could be right there. You could see it was so heavy. Right here, the mud squished up in between its toes. Huge toe there, huge toe here. This is the drag mark of the tail. And look how thick it is there. Let's go down the creek a little bit and let's go see if we can find it.
Awesome.
I'd be a tasty meal in this, wouldn't I?
You'd be a snacky snack.
All right, we got more Ghostbusters. I'm loving that. Oh, more Ghostbusters. More Ghostbusters. More Ghostbusters. That's a soda right there. Okay. Man, we get so much stuff. I don't even... What do you think this is?
Glass.
I ain't opening it. But I will read this. I love the arts. Love is not having to hold your arts back. Mm-hmm. Check that out. Oh, look, there's 2 gator teeth right there.
Green 2 red sent those.
So cool. All kinds of cool stuff. A lot of this stuff should be up north, for sure. For sure. Oh, Uno Ghostbusters right there. This is
the female version of Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's the female version, which was pretty funny, to be honest. Here's another Buddy L, or Buddy Lee. Wait. Isn't this the original one that we found in the 1700 unit? Not the Coca-Cola one?
Maybe.
This is the original one that's worth the money. The Coca-Cola one is probably worth money too. But I think this one is worth the money. What? Oh, yeah. I remember.
Yes.
This is a Nutcracker.
I think you found them both.
Okay. And then...
Yeah, because that was in the display shelf in the old warehouse as well.
This is how army men used to come. They're lead. So, if you don't want lead poisoning, don't touch them. But...
or lick them.
Well, I thought that was a given. This was one of the cool things we found. This is cast iron. It has all your spools of thread on it. This thing is so ridiculously
it's got some
cool.
Vintage dust on
So
there.
ridiculously cool. This stuff cannot stay in Florida. Yeah, until Otter Creek gets their act together and gets themselves cleaned up. Like, we have 10,000 square feet right now. We could build an entire museum of the history of Otter Creek and all the history of the things that we find. But would it be safe? You know, this stuff needs to be safe up north, where nobody knows where we live. Something cool looks like it's in there.
There's probably some type of poster.
Oh, what's this? Those were probably for you. Ketchup socks, so you could just start throwing them everywhere. That's my guess. Yeah, that's probably for you. This is like Christmas.
What is that?
This is ridiculously like Christmas.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. Okay, so
Strawberry
I found an
shortcake.
original Strawberry Shortcake album right there. And Strawberry Shortcake, Hallmark came out with Strawberry Shortcake in the 80s. And so Strawberry Shortcake is pretty collectible as well. This is, not Hallmark. It was American Greeting Cards. I'm sorry, I got the two mixed up. There's a lot of stuff in here right now, and sometimes it spews out the wrong way when a light is in your eyes and you have to be
when the
on
camera's
in the camera.
on. Yeah.
Whereas a normal conversation would be okay, but it was American Greeting Cards, came out in the 80s with Strawberry Shortcake, and I think
Strawberry Shortcake's making a comeback, isn't it?
Oh, everything
lot of
is.
80s
Every
toys
80s thing is making a comeback. So that was super cool. So I've kept some of that stuff too. I don't know. I think there's a comic back here. Yes, there is. Original Disneyland right there.
Cinderella.
Check that out. 35 cents right there. Issue number 44. I don't want to open it though. What I do want to do is protect it with this piece of cardboard in between the cardboard and the album. Let's see what's in here. Like this is, oh, yeah, I remember this. Check this out.
More Strawberry Shortcake.
Strawberry Shortcake comics. Planet Terry comic. This is crazy. Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's Brian right there.
Brian's the modern day Kool-Aid Man.
That's cool.
Busting through walls.
Gremlins. You remember Gremlins from the 80s?
What was the song that he used to hum?
The one that I play on the guitar?
Yeah.
The...
Yep. You got it. There's something framed in there.
There is. What is it? It's a Disney Donald Duck comic right there. All right, I'm putting it back in. We found, man, this is crazy cool stuff. This stuff all needs to go.
Stay Puft Pez.
Oh, do you remember this thing? Check this out.
What is that?
All right. This is when toys were toys. This is this is your acrobatic man. So you squeeze him, and he does acrobatics. So
That's really
cool. If you were a kid, instead of having a smartphone and you would do this all day.
This was before technology was invented.
This is modern technology. Look at this. Can you make a man do all these flips?
No. That's $1 million idea right there.
Oh, you ain't got an app that does this, do you, kids? Check that out. The acrobatic app. That's cool. All right, there's some super, super cool things in here.
Oh.
Why does
I think those are more Care Bear.
Why does this sound broken?
It shouldn't be.
All right, I am scared to even open that. I don't know who put that in there like that, but I'm scared to open it. I'm scared that all this stuff won't get back with it being in one piece. You think I have an appropriate, one piece? You think I have an appropriate fear? That would be a
It
yes,
made
right?
it down here just like that. It'll be fine.
What's this tote right here?
It was packaged just like that, and it made its way
What's
to
this
Florida.
tote? Oh, are these all the games you let me keep?
Yes.
All right, these are the ones that George said I could keep. This one's a really cool game. So, I found this at a thrift store. It's Goblet Gobblers, and it's tic-tac-toe, but what can happen in your tic-tac-toe, so, for example, tic-tac-toe, you can actually take a bigger guy and gobble him up as far
Like
part of your
Pac-Man?
game. Oh, yeah, it's so cool. This game is so cool. But George does not like to play games, And that's the game board right there. George doesn't like to play games, so it just sits in here.
I just don't like to play games with you. You're too competitive.
Since when?
Too competitive. It sucks the fun out of it.
Applets? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is applets like a Scrabble?
You want to play Rate Your Mate?
No.
Okay. Apparently I'm playing something down there right now. Which, have you ever seen me on the Bop It?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do all right. So this stays. All right, George says this stays.
No, you look.
Wait, that's going back to Hill's headquarters?
You wanted it to go back to Hill's headquarters, so I labeled it.
Really?
Yeah.
I get to take all my games and play them with nobody back at Hill's headquarters?
Yeah, because you have another display shelf up there that you want to save all these.
Okay, here we go. Oh! I think I got 6 points. This is... Oh! This is going to be sweet. I'm going to be back at Hill's headquarters just doing this. Oh, yeah! Yeah, I can't wait. Hill's headquarters, me and this thing for an entire summer. Yeah, I don't want to play the bonus round. Listen, I don't want to... Okay, you talked me into it. Okay. I'm horrible at this. I need an entire summer to play.
You're rusty.
Okay, that's because George will never play with me.
You can play by yourself. You don't need me to play that with you.
What about apples to apples? What about this? Are you going to play Uno? Are you going to play Uno H2O cards with me?
I do like to play Uno.
This is H2O. We can literally do this in the bathtub.
You mean in the invisible swimming pool that we have here at the ranch?
I told you, shh. Shh. Don't let anybody know. Have you seen how bad the pond is right now?
It's dry.
Oh my goodness.
It's dry to the bone.
It's drier.
Would you even call it a pond? Is it a pond if it doesn't retain water?
No, I mean,
at that point, it's just a puddle.
It's just a puddle. They
it
dug
literally
a puddle.
is just
it doesn't
a puddle.
retain water, so yeah, you're right. It's not even a pond.
Wouldn't call it a pond.
What's this?
Yep,
this is for Hill's headquarters.
To Hill's headquarters.
Okay, this goes back to Hill's headquarters too. This is... Oh my goodness! Now we're talking. Check this out, strawberry shortcake. We found this in a storage unit with strawberry shortcake and the mug.
The strawberry shortcake is in there?
Yes. Okay. So here's another thing that I've been collecting from the 80s. So I'm trying to get everything that I had as a kid. So I remembered as a kid, I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I just decided I'm going to do it because I can. Does that even make any sense? I mean, it's silly. So I'm going back and I'm going, all right, what did I really like playing with as a kid? And I remembered my mom and dad used to get us these crazy things called spitballs, and I found them on eBay. Now, this was probably 50 cents in the stores back in the day, and I probably paid $30 for this on eBay. Not only this one, a ton of them. I'm trying to collect them all. So I know I have this, him. Like these two were some of my favorites, and I had the pig and the beaver. I think I might have these guys so far. I know I've got him, the soccer ball. Like I remember all of these. Okay. So some other cool things that I had as a kid was a Mad Ball. And remember when we found this in a storage unit, I was like, man, that really looks like a Mad Ball. Well, it was a current,
like a knockoff?
Knockoff, as well as a current giveaway from a fast food chain. This is what George's actually has in her hands right now, a Galaxy S23 Ultra. So we went ahead as soon as that came out, we went ahead and we purchased that, and that's what we film on now. So remember, I started YouTube on an S6, then I went to an S9, then I went to an S22, and now I'm on an S23.
21.
Or S21. Now I'm on the 23, and I do not recommend iPhone for YouTube because Google owns YouTube, and iPhone and Google don't communicate very well. Check that out. Okay, look at this here. This is another thing that I remembered having as a kid, which is called the Nerfles. So I had Ghostbusters, Garbage Pail Kids, I had Spitballs, I had Nerfles. And I'm trying to collect every single Nerfle sealed in the box. Like sealed in the box. Now,
there's a Captain Nerfle.
There is a Captain Nerfle. You know Nerf guns, right? So Nerf guns, they went, well, let's get in the action figure arena, and that's when they came out with Nerf fulls. Didn't take off, but I'm in the process of trying to collect every single one, and I think I've got all of these now, but I'm trying to get the entire town, and I don't have I don't have any of the town yet, none of the town. So I'm in the process.
I would love to make a Nerfle of you and name it Captain Fumblenuts.
Look at that. I'd make one of you. It would be all but all the good stuff in the world. That's what it would be. It'd be all.
I don't think anyone would buy that. They would definitely buy the Captain Fumblenuts
I would buy
one.
it. I would buy it.
Definitely buy the
Check
Captain
this.
Fumblenuts.
There's Popeye. And then here's a few more California raisins for the California raisin shells. We do have a couple California raisin shells because we heard it through the grapevine.
I heard it through the grapevine.
Now this is super cool right there. Toy Story. Now these
Is
original.
Andy?
Yeah, the original. Want to see his boot? Uh-oh.
No Andy.
No Andy. This is really increasing in value right now. This we bought from Renee and Casey from Storage Wars.
All the way from San Diego.
And so we shipped it from California here to Florida. How much did I pay him for this? $125? Something like that?
Oh, he was going to give it to me for free, but then he sold it to you for...
Yeah, well, he would give it to you for free, wouldn't he?
I just think 100.
Made me
100.
pay.
Yeah.
Made me pay. Okay, so we got candy over there. You know who actually boxed this toad up?
I don't remember.
I do. I did. This one's me. This has my work all over it. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Look at this. Oh yeah.
That's the shirt that used to be in the confession room.
This was a gift from a fan.
Now it's
going
back
up for
to
the
Hale's
Ghostbusters
headquarters.
display at Hale's headquarters.
Am I gonna have to shadow box all these shirts for you?
Probably. These were Garbage Pail Kids that we found here in Florida this year.
In a storage unit.
So cool that we actually found Garbage Pail Kids. And then these are Wacky Packs, Wacky Cards, which they are still doing current versions of both. As a matter of fact, even today, Garbage Pail Kids has a new series that is going to be released today, like 2 o'clock, that I need to try and buy. You see what this is?
Nasty Nick.
This is a silver bar that I purchased, 0.99999 silver. Nasty Nick right there. And there's Atom Bomb on the other side. So you know I love silver and gold. And then here is just a little...
Stickers?
Yep, I got these. So I'm in a bunch of Garbage Pail Kid groups on Facebook. There's groups for everything. Not just Otter Creek. Believe it or not, our lives don't revolve around Otter Creek.
I'm part of Peacock groups.
Yep, we're in part of Peacock groups and stuff like that. Look, there's an Atom Bomb coin that I purchased. These are limited edition coins.
Nice.
The number on that one is 72, and I think there's only 75. So I really like the Garbage Pail Kid coins. I've been getting a lot of those along with the Garbage Pail Kids, but how can you go wrong with Mario Brothers as well?
Do 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 do.
Is
that more stuff you bought for yourself?
This would be this is most likely Garbage Pail Kid Groups purchases. Oh yeah, it is. So you have the small coins, but you also have the big coins. So I got these massive Atom Bomb big coins, and you see my finger marks on them. I haven't touched them. You see on the outside. But you can see they're from Topps 2021. So they're Topps sponsored. Just like that, right there. And these are limited as well to, I think these are like 50 a piece. So I'm trying to get every single coin that's made for Garbage Pail Kids. And if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But there's so much out there right now. So much out there. And there's so much cool stuff in this tote. And this is just the beginning of what's going back to Hale's headquarters.